Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Millionaire Mansion podcast. My name is James Hodggreen. I'm the owner of the Millionaire Mac Club, and as always, I'm knowing y'all are doing spectacular. I'm declaring it. You're doing spectacular, and you're powerful. You're abundant. You're growing every day. Your life is flowing and going and growing. All that good stuff. But yeah, man, I hope you guys are doing spectacular and things are moving in your life. And if they're not, just remember, it starts with the mindset. And you are your thoughts. You are what you declare. So declare great things of yourself. I don't know if it sounds any different yet, but shout out Jessica and Original Ink for the new mic. She got me a new mic. Boom, boom. Yeah, so she got me a new mic. So I don't know if the audio sounds any better or worse, but I just feel a little more official, which is good because we know how important a feeling is. And so shout out Jess, one of the best sisters in the world, competing with Stephanie Hodge-Green. But yeah, check her stuff out, Original Ink by Jess. She has a great YouTube channel about budgeting and how to stay true to yourself. I'll throw those in the description. Jess, if you're watching this, I love you. Steph, if you're watching this, I love you. Dad, if you're watching this, I love you. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. Whoever else is watching this, I love you. But without further ado, let's get into the episode. Today I wanted to talk about perspective. Different stances to situations. And because I'm realizing what I've been learning, like this was something I learned, was how important perspective is on a situation, because nobody can control our perspective. You see what I mean? And the thing is, it's a two-way street. No one can tell us what we feel about the situation, what we perceive about the situation, how we process the situation. No one can tell us how we're supposed to. Well, they can tell us, but nobody can really make us perceive something a certain way. They can influence it, but they can't force it on us, because at the end of the day, it's how we think and feel. You see what I mean? So with that being said, I've just been very, very intentional with, all right, how did I perceive this situation? How did I perceive this conversation? How do I perceive how my day was? And once you just take a step, I've been saying this a lot, take a step back and take a different perspective and then reevaluate the situation. It's just crazy. It just proves that we live in a realm of infinite possibilities, because the way that you perceive in one stance is not how you can perceive it in another stance. And you can use this for good, bad, and evil, but hopefully good, because a lot of the times we'll take things for granted, and things that we take for granted, we don't perceive them as a big thing, when somebody that may not be as fortunate perceives that as the biggest thing in the world. Like, I'll always ask people, I'll be like, how's your day? And then they'll be like, oh, today sucked. I'll be like, what were the wins? I was like, never mind, I don't want to hear that. What were the wins of the day? And then, I didn't have any wins. I had a crappy day, blah, blah, blah. But then I'm like, come on, you can't name me 5 wins. And I'll be like, it doesn't matter the size of the win. Like, it could be, I woke up, because there's a bunch of people that can't say that they can't say that they woke up today. There's a bunch of people that can't say that they gotta take a shower whenever they want it, go eat whenever they want, drink water whenever they want. So it's all about perspective. Like, the little things that we think are normal aren't normal to other people. You see what I mean? And then with that, what I'm getting at isn't it should be a pity party. Oh, my circumstances have to be compared to the next ones. No, it's use it to bring you some humility and realize the things that are important. Like, if you're having some problems with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, with your best friend, or your boss sucks or something, like, just shift your perspective and find the good out of the situation first, because once we have some good from the situation, it's easier to digest. It's easier to see where that other person's coming from, and then from there you can gather a full evaluation of the situation, and you'll be able to attack much better, much more precise, much more intentional. And with that comes much more precise results, much more intentional results, just overall better results. You see what I mean? And yeah, so back to what I'm saying about comparing. Like, we don't have to always compare our life circumstances to others. It's actually the complete opposite. But what we need to perceive and use our perspective is none of these worldly matters are truly the end of the world. The only thing that really matters is if you're getting your next breath. You see what I mean? And so use the power of perception to assail you in any situation. Say you get in a fight with your girlfriend, but you feel like you're right and you didn't do anything wrong. All right, take a step back. Take a glance from her perspective, then take a glance from somebody that doesn't know either of you guys, is just looking in at the situation. Take both of those stances, then reevaluate. Oh, before you reevaluate, detach from your stance, because oftentimes we'll take a stance and we'll be so solid, so attached to it that we're guarding it like it's our life. We're guarding it like if it's proved wrong, then we lose our life. Like, no, don't attach to what you perceived, because your perception should be willing to shift. It should be willing to shift at all times, even if you know for fact that you're not wrong. Your perception should always be free willing to shift, because if you don't have that free will to shift, then that cuts off innovation, just creativity, that cuts off just different opportunities, limitless opportunities, and that cuts off a lot. The beauty of this world, really, the beauty of the world that we live in is there's infinite possibilities. So if you're cutting off those possibilities, then you're limiting what could be, well, however it plays out is how it's meant to play out, but there's obviously a way to influence a more positive reaction to the action. You see what I mean? So if we shift our perspective and look at it from a realm outside of just our perception, and gather a whole as fulfilled perception as possible, then reevaluate a situation, you'll be way more content with the situation. You see what I mean? And use this as a tool when you're feeling down, when you think you're down bad, use it as a tool, because whatever circumstance or situation we're in it for a reason. Use that perception. Try to figure, next time you feel sad, try to figure out what you can learn. That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all, after you listen to this, try using the perspective lens of, okay, what can I learn from this situation? Whenever you remember it, just think, what can I learn from this situation? Whether it's something that happened good, something that happened bad, it could be the worst day in the world, it could be the best day in the world. Use that. Figure out what you can learn and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. But yeah, hey, I have very, very, very a big project coming your way, the 21-day self-growth challenge. I'm going to come up with a cooler name, but it's going to be a 21-day self-growth challenge, and it's all of the things that have been helping me in my intentional self-growth. I don't know why that's so hard to say, in the last 7 months, and I want to share it with y'all. I formatted it in a nice challenge. I'm going to put it in a booklet, an online booklet, and it's going to be great. It's going to help a bunch of people. It's helping me. And I just want to spread that. I just want to spread that. Like I said at the beginning of the video, go check out Original Inc. Go cop Fit for Life. Let JD Fitness get you right. And yeah, I really appreciate y'all. I live in a world full of abundance. You guys play a part in that. And like my grandma always says, man, keep going and keep growing. I love y'all.